We're still rooting for him, aren't we, Sam?
I'm already calling it Scooby 2024. I'll vote for him for president.
I'm with you.
All right, so for our election day, we are going to be seeing a few showers, but it's happening over the next several hours. There's a front draped across the area, which is going to cause a huge difference between the feel this morning compared to what it's going to feel like over the next several hours. So let's take a look at some of these showers right now. Looks like it's coming down pretty steady, places like Saratoga Springs, across southern portions of Washington County, not too far away from Salem, moving towards the eastern area. So it's very sporadic, but if you do get under one of these showers, there can be a quick downpour for 5 to 10 minutes, and then they'll move through. Not as intact, but there's another little area over parts of Otsego County, not too far away from Oneonta right now. So again, it's associated with this cold front. On one side of it, we're much milder. On the other side, sharply cooler, and we're going to be going through that transition during the day today. You can make that out right here. I mean, we're 60 degrees in Poughkeepsie, 60 down in the city. It's 59 in Albany, but not too far away, dropping into the low 50s. And these numbers off towards the north and west will continue to fall, and eventually we will really start to cool down as well. Check out our Freihofer sky cam in Amsterdam right now. Camera really shaking winds northwest 23 miles an hour. So you can tell this front is trying to knock on our door. Winds are starting to spike up a little bit, 10 to 15 miles an hour, but notice they're still kind of coming out of the south. Off towards the west, they're coming out of the west-northwest. So that is what's going to usher in the much cooler air. And those are the sustained wind speeds, but the gusts are much higher than that. Places like Syracuse and Watertown down towards Elmira, wind gusts are 30 to even 35 miles an hour. And those winds will be our winds over the next several hours. So today, those winds will be in that 30 to even 35 mile per hour range. I know they're not shown right here, but there's certainly a possibility of those levels of gusts. And on top of that, temperatures are going to be dropping. So for tonight, if you're heading out to vote, you do want to bundle up because temperatures are going to be right around 50, but likely feeling like the low 40s with that gusty wind. And you'll see those temperatures falling right here. 1:30, 2 o'clock, I think that's when we see our highest temperatures, and then those numbers start to drop. Later in the afternoon, we're already falling across the capital region into the low to mid-50s, even some 40s over parts of the Catskills. And all of us tonight really going to drop. Could be our coolest night of the season thus far, with temperatures even down in the capital region below freezing, and of course in the Catskills and Adirondacks falling well into the upper 20s. And that wind will be with us all night long, so it will be feeling much cooler throughout the night. Here is tomorrow. Temperatures are going to be cool in the mid-40s, but I don't think we have to deal with any sort of wet weather. We're bright early, and then clouds increase late. This is in advance of our next storm system, which actually looks like it's going to come in the form of some wintry precipitation. You can see that right here, 10 o'clock Wednesday night. So in terms of Wednesday itself, again, it's brighter early, then clouds start to increase late. We're dry all day long, but then at night, that's when we can start to see some wintry weather. Starts out as some wintry weather, but then I think we all transition to rain. Because temperatures are going to be kind of marginal, I don't think there's going to be any accumulation of any sort of ice around the capital region, but higher elevation spots could be a little bit slick Thursday morning, and then we all eventually transition to rain, some of which can be steady. That all looks to push out by Thursday afternoon. So just definitely take a little bit more time for your commute Thursday morning because of that wintry weather that eventually will transition to some rain. This afternoon, temperatures upper 50s to low 60s, but temperatures are going to be falling throughout the day. Can be a passing shower early. Tonight, a cool one, upper 20s to low 30s. We're partly clear. Tomorrow, we're bright early and we're breezier as well, and then those winds start to die down and those clouds increase. And then here is tomorrow night, upper 20s to low 30s. Wintry mix looks to develop late. That will transition to rain during the day on Thursday. Looks like we have another consecutive dry weekend, which is something to cherish in the fall. Temperatures in the mid-40s and into early next week, numbers in the mid-40s. Lara?